Well, tonight we're remembering Robert Redford. The iconic actor and Sundance Festival film founder died today at the age of 89. Among his credits, directing the 1981 Oscar winner for Best Picture, Ordinary People. Morgan Wolf spoke to the local author whose work inspired the film.
Ordinary people.
On Oscar night in 1981, ordinary people gathered armfuls of gold, but one statue shifted the stars themselves. Best Director.
I really am grateful for the trust that I received from a terrific cast.
Stepping into a new realm of respect, Robert Redford wouldn't have that trophy if he didn't already win the trust of the author of Ordinary People, Judy Laverncombe.
She had posters of him in her basement before he called.
I had the hots for him for many years. Yeah.
Judy! In the 70s, Judy lived in Minnesota. Her novel on the complexities of grief caught Redford's attention, first with a letter, then a phone call.
How many times does the guy have to go, no, this really is Robert Redford?
I don't know many people that have experienced one of the largest movie stars in the world coming and knocking on their door in Minnesota.
Well, of course you don't believe it. I'm a really good cook. I love to cook. I like to make up fancy meals, but we happen to be having hot dogs. I thought, oh, Robert Redford's come for dinner. Okay, so what? That I will never forget, nor will I forgive myself.
And then there were people like looking in the windows at us.
In its irony, Judy's story of grief led her to a man who the world now grieves.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun together. He was a lot of fun. I'm sorry he's gone.
You know, Judy was great. She says that she is grateful for all of the memories with Robert, as is our Belinda Jensen, who interviewed him during the Salt Lake City Olympics. Take a listen.
When I bought the land, I was pretty naive. I was only 30 and I didn't know much about development or business. So I bought it to preserve it. Then I realized that that was easier said than done. So I had to put something in place to make payments and so on. And that is what started Sundance. In the age we live in, with so much, there's such a fury around the assault on the senses of images and so on, that there needs to be a place for just digesting life in its natural form. And to me, there's nothing greater than getting out of the rat race, getting out of the infernal mechanisms of the city and getting up in a pure environment, just cutting loose and just letting it rip.
Wow, I still can't get over that he gave you so much time, because usually when you have those high-profile interviews, it's in and out.
Yeah.
Well, it was just honestly like one of those situations where I emailed him and we were at the Olympics for a month. And I said, well, I got married at your resort. I'm a meteorologist and I'd like to talk to you about how you think the environmental effects will affect Utah because of the Olympics. And I think he said, okay. And we're like,
passionate about that.
okay.
Yeah.
So then we went there and he talked to us for about a half hour. And
I love that in 2002 he was saying, we're assaulted with so many images and you have to get out in nature. I was like, buddy, I mean, it got so much more intense in that time period.
And he was there today when he passed away. I mean, overnight he was there at Sundance, and it's still an amazing place. And if you want to go there and see kind of what was his home, as you know, you've been there, it's the backside of the most gorgeous mountain in northern Utah.
It's incredible.
So you got to check it out. And the whole place is just a beautiful, iconic capture of what he cared about when it came to environment. And what an amazing man.
And I loved her serving him hot dogs.
Yeah, that was so
She's
hilarious.
She is a character. I loved hearing from her too. That's amazing. And I didn't know that author lived here.
That was really cool. I didn't know that either.
He picked her out too because he loved her writing so much.
Yeah.
Wow.